Something that was real. Something that they could see and touch. Creation is an act of sheer will. Life will find a way.
Here we see the wild Allosaurus roaming Washington forest. Currently, it has found a place to sleep, and in the morning it will need to find water. Finding a lake, it now hunts for food, which the Allosaurus finds a pile of meat, fresh and a perfect meal for it. As another Allosaurus appeared, they shared the meal, for it was the closest source of food for them. After this, the Allosaurus is approached by another apex predator, the Albertosaurus, and so a battle begins. Allosaurus gives a mighty roar towards the Albertosaurus, scaring it off for now. And the Albertosaurus returns to kill its prey, and so a fight begins between the Allosaurus and Albertosaurus. And so the Albertosaurus escaped barely with its life, while the Allosaurus is badly wounded but is victorious. It goes hunting for a new prey, a Dimetrodon. Next, we will look at the Rexes at Biosyn Sanctuary. And after successfully killing it, the Allosaurus feasts on its fresh kill. Tyrannosaurus rex, the largest carnivore of its time, and its name means king of the tyrant lizards. This is Doe, the Tyrannosaurus rex, which has been transferred from Isla Sorna to Biocen's sanctuary. The Doe rex has waken up and now is on the hunt. It tries to strike down at Apatosaurus, wounding it but not killing it. And it then runs into the woods looking for its next kill. It would search for food, sniff the air for any corpses it could eat. Now here is the buck Tyrannosaurus rex, which was also transferred from Isla Sorna to the Biocene sanctuary. Here we see it looking for food, and it comes across a dead Stegosaurus. And so the buck rex begins to feast on the corpse of the Stegosaurus. As the Doe rex would approach an apex predator, the Giganotosaurus, a brutal fight would begin. As the wounded Doe walked away, the Giganotosaurus would let out a mighty victory roar. But then, the Doe would walk right into a Dilophosaurus nest, which killed the Doe rex. See, Rexy is currently roaming the forest of the sanctuary and comes across the Giganotosaurus and the two roar at each, threatening each other but not fighting. And then Rexy would run off to go hunt for some food. While the buck rex kills a pack of Dilophosauruses, after killing them, it then ran into the forest. Meanwhile, Rexy would run to the Giganotosaurus and bite it, and so a fight began. And with that, Rexy won the fight, scaring off the Giganotosaurus, and with winning the battle, Rexy let out a mighty victory roar and then would have a drink of water. Next, we will look at the Therizinosaurus in Canada.
This is the Therizinosaurus, one of the more deadlier herbivores in the world. It has long, sharp claws to protect itself from any predators, but right now it is looking for food. Currently, it has found a tree to snack on, and on it was fresh barley, its preferred food. After eating, the Therizinosaurus had found a place to sleep. With that, it takes a nice nap. Then, the Therizinosaurus was approached by the meat-eating bull, known as the Carnotaurus, and with this, a brutal fight began. Then, the Therizinosaurus skewered the Carnotaurus, piercing right through its neck, killing it. Now, the Therizinosaurus would run into the forest off to live another day. Next, we will see the Pachycephalosaurus on an island near Costa Rica. Here we are at San Albertus Peninsula, where this Pachycephalosaurus is roaming the area looking for food and water. Then they come across a pack of Dilophosaurus. They notice each other, but they do not fight. Then they see a lake, so they go to the lake and drink some water from it. And then they move on looking for food. But one Pachycephalosaurus sees a bush and wanders off from the pack to eat the bush. Then something happens. It's ambushed. What the Pachycephalosaurus didn't know was there was a Dilophosaurus stalking it from the bushes and it attacked, and a fight began. The two of them started. And so the Dilophosaurus won by going for the neck and snapping it. Now, let's head to the Atlantic Ocean to see the Kronosaurus.
Here in the Atlantic Ocean, and here is the Kronosaurus, which came after the destruction of Jurassic World. As this Kronosaurus roamed the Atlantic Ocean, it found food, but an apex predator, a member of the mosasaur family, the tylosaur, would challenge it for its food. After winning the fight and scaring the Kronosaurus, the Tylosaurus would enjoy its meal. Kronosaurus begins to continue the search for food. But this smaller Kronosaurus found another Kronosaurus, a bigger one challenging it for its territory, so a fight began. And with this, the smaller Kronosaurus lost and barely escaped with its life, while the bigger Kronosaurus roared in victory and the smaller Kronosaurus went off to explore more of the ocean to get a new territory. Now in the Pacific Ocean, there was the biggest of marine predators. There was the king of the sea, the Mosasaurus. This is the Mosasaurus, the largest marine reptile, the king of the sea, also known as the water lizard, which could grow up to 50 feet in length. Currently, this Mosasaurus is the one which escaped Jurassic World back in 2015 after its destruction. Currently, it is hunting for food and it smells the aroma of dead fish and heads toward a fresh kill, hopefully. Eventually, it was coming close to where the smell originated from, and it sees another Mosasaurus, but decided not to engage into a fight, which it continues swimming. And now the Mosasaurus was at where the scent was coming from, and it was a shipping dock where they were getting ready to load a shark into a ship. That was until the Mosasaurus jumped out of the water, biting down the shark and then going back under the waves. As the Mosasaurus would be swimming, it would come across another bigger Mosasaurus, an Alpha Mosasaurus, and they fought on the Pacific Ocean for the Alpha Mosasaurus, which in Jurassic Park killed the Alpha. Next, we will take the skies to see a natural predator of the skies, the Pteranodon Arizona.
Here in Arizona, this oasis is inhabited by different species of pterosaurs, such as the Tapejara, Geosternbergia, and the Dimorphodon. But here, we will be focusing on one of the more commonly known pterosaurs, the Pteranodon. This flying reptile would usually dive for fish out at sea or pick fish from the top of the water. As this Pteranodon would land to rest, it would look around for any food, and then it would take a nap as it rested. It would eventually take off to the skies to hunt for food. But this Pteranodon would soon become prey by another of its kind. They collided, killing the weaker one, impaling it in the cactus. While this Pteranodon would land on a rock and eat some fish from the lake, the Pteranodon prepared for a sandstorm, which is coming quick. And the Pteranodon, as the storm settled and went away, this Pteranodon would get more food for later. As it flies off to look for a new habitat, we will now see the biggest pterosaur to ever live, the Quetzalcoatlus. Here we see a Quetzalcoatlus. The Quetzalcoatlus is a genus of pterosaur known from the late Cretaceous period of North America. Its members were among the largest known flying animals of all time. Currently, it is hunting for fish. As the Quetzalcoatlus found a pond with fish in it, it eats from the lake, then it goes, gets a drink of water, and it flies off to kill a pterodactylus.
How many times do you have to see the evidence? How many times must the point be made? We're causing our own extinction. Too many red lines have been crossed. And our home has, in fundamental ways, been polluted by avarice and political megalomania. Genetic power has now been unleashed. And of course, that's going to be catastrophic. This change was inevitable from the moment we brought the first dinosaur back from extinction. We convinced ourselves that sudden change is something that happens outside the normal order of things, like a car crash, or that it's beyond our control, like a fatal illness. We don't conceive of sudden, radical, irrational change as woven into the very fabric of existence. Yet I can assure you it most assuredly is. And it's happening now. Humans and dinosaurs are now going to be forced to coexist. These creatures were here before us. And if we're not careful, they're going to be here after. We're going to have to adjust to new threats that we can't imagine. We've entered a new era. Welcome to Jurassic World.